Okay, so thanks again for everyone being here. We have some amazing speakers, workshops, content lined up for this week, and it's clearly going to be an interactive, inspirational, and fun week if the chat box alone from this session signifies anything. And we want you to be able to get the most out of this conference. So I'm going to give the little tour, as I said. We'll also have this obligatory conference meet and greet after the tour, so we can begin getting to know each other here. So let me share my screen. There we go. Okay. So first, I just want to highlight the program. It's likely that you have all seen this program because you registered and you're here. So you probably wanted to know what you were attending. But I want to highlight what you can expect this week. So to learn from and engage with thinkers and doers of digital peace building is probably why you're here. And there's lots of opportunities to do so. So unlike some of the Zoom conferences we've been a part of or other conferences this year, we wanted to break things up so we could just do a little bit day by day. It's a bite-sized amount of content, and you'll be leaving it each day wanting more and not less. And so the way that that's set up is there's consistent time blocks every day this week where you can join in on things. So from Tuesday to Thursday, you'll see here in the program, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, these are all workshop days. And while there's a lot of workshops listed, you'll have to just choose one per day. And so that's Tuesday through Thursday. And then Friday through Sunday is the more traditional plenary sessions, if you will, where we'll all be together for amazing keynotes, short talks, and spaces for more networking and meeting each other. So speaking of keynotes, we just want to highlight that we have two awesome speakers this year. We have here Nanjala Niabolo, who will be speaking on Friday. Her latest book is called Traveling While Black, Essays Inspired by a Life on the Move, which is really incredible. But she also wrote Digital Democracy, Analog Politics, about how the internet is transforming politics in Kenya. She's generally just incredible. If you follow her on Twitter, you know, and so we're really excited to have her. Then on Saturday, we'll actually get Kenzie again. She spoke, really briefly mentioned the community action networks in South Africa. And so Kenzie, along with Embo and Pamela from the community action networks in South Africa, will be our keynote speakers on Saturday. And that should also just be a really engaging, grounded session where we hear how this worked, what it looked like, you know, what could scaling, something like that look like. Also, just highlighting Friday and Saturday and Sunday, we have just incredible short talk speakers, ones that you'll want to hear more than 10 minutes from. So we'll have the short talk sessions will be sort of 10 minutes of short talks and then a panel with them at the end where we'll have these engaging Q&A discussions. And they're thematic and yeah, just incredible speakers. So you'll want to be there. Okay, so now moving on from the program, but if you haven't, dove in and decided what you're going to this week, do that. I'll move to the platform just to give a little tour of this. So the platform is Zoom Events, as you know, if we're here. But I just want to give you a quick little tour. When you log in each day, you'll be taken to this main page of the Zoom Events platform. Each day represented in the conference agenda is clearly marked here in chronological order: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If you can't join a session or join one late, no worries. You can go here to past events. Most events, though not the workshops, will be recorded, so you can catch things there. But everything is much funner live, though, so we do hope you can make it live. Here's the important bit for the platform, is that even though you have a ticket to the conference, you still have to register for each session you want to attend, which you know if you're here. So for example, if you're choosing to go to a workshop tomorrow, you should select it, click here and do register. Some of the workshops have limited spots, so that also ensures that you get a space. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, there's also a lobby that you can enter before. So if you want to join there and chat with people before the sessions start, you can do that. All right, now for special features, We also have this online conference campus. Sorry, I forgot what we were calling it for a second, called Topia. So we know even though the daily sessions are only 3 hours, your mind might need a little bit of a rest. And so we have ample breaks planned between each days, but you can also come here if you want to, do some exploring and playing, to visit this virtual campus and explore and run into your own people and talk to them there. During the breaks, we'll also have some facilitated networking opportunities over Zoom. So this is just an option. If you get close to someone, no one's in here right now, but if there's another little person, if you get close to them, then your speaker and audio will be visible. And if you move far away, then that'll disappear. So just an FYI, if you're not expecting to talk to anyone, if you get close to them, you will be able to talk to them unless you turn your video off. Okay, so lastly, we're tweeting about the conference using the hashtag BuildPeace2021. And so we invite you to join the conversations there as well. Yes, Topia. Can someone post a link to Topia? I think Caleb will put one in. Perfect. And you can follow us on Twitter at How to Build Peace. So you can catch updates through Twitter as well. We'll be sharing highlights and we invite you to do the same. And if you need any help at any point, tech support, etc., issues with registering, you can reach us at buildpeace@howtobuildup.org, and we have a team of organizers ready to help. Okay, now for a bit of a meet and greet. So past conferences has served as catalysts for new projects, new partnerships. We love hearing about things like this. And participants regularly say how much they appreciate that they can meet others doing interesting work in this space. But all of that is only possible through networking, which is an inadequate word to describe meeting cool people and connecting on deep levels of values, aspirations, and possibilities. We know that not everyone attends class on the first day. So this isn't the full, not everyone here who's registered for the conference. But for those of you who are here, which is a great group, we're going to now have some time to break into smaller groups. The first question that we'd like you to answer in your smaller groups is, if you were holding a drink at a conference, what would it be? Mine would be an herbal tea, but looking forward to what yours would be. And then next, spend 5 or so minutes introducing yourself to others in the room. One thing that we're taking away from the pandemic is no more small talk. So instead, talk about your biggest hopes and your dreams for peace building and social justice. Maybe some of the deep questions that came up in this opening session earlier. Watch your screen, because after a few minutes, you'll be invited to move to different rooms, and we'll do a few rounds of this so that you can get a proper tour of the room to meet others here. Okay, so if we're ready, we'll put you into breakout rooms. You should get an invite.